Good morning, guys. Looks like we are safe from lambs this morning. I did not see anything at all in the pen out back here. Looks like everybody has headed out. Nobody stayed in to have a baby. And it did not look like there were any lambs in with my ewe lambs. I am going to run them today, do a bag check, and mark the ones that I want to keep for me. And then I think I'm going to go send them out on pasture. I might wait. Until this evening when the flock brings themselves in, and then lock them in for the night and then let this group out so they can kind of hook up with this group. And then in the morning, I can let everybody out so that I know they all kind of stay together rather than just letting them out and hope they find the flock. Since these guys have not been out back on that pasture since they were like 6 months old. So rather than them getting lost, I think that's going to be my plan. But my husband and I talked last night, and because I have like 3 times as many sheep lambing than I was expecting to have lamb, we have the potential of running out of hay now. So stuff is going to have to start going out on pasture whether I want it to or not. The boys I will probably put out eventually. They'll go into their ram pasture. I just have to do some work on the fence. And I know there's a big blowout underneath the fence where there is a muskrat hole, and the water has made a huge hole under that they could potentially get out of if they choose to. I'm not really sure how to fix that. I can put a panel there, but it's just going to keep washing underneath and making the hole bigger. So he may have to bring the loader in and build the dirt up. So I may not be able to put the rams out there until we get that situation dealt with. He found Mama, and she's taking care of him. Oh, that makes me happy. And they were sitting here in the corner, and she was letting him nurse, but as soon as I came, she bolted. Imagine that. Oh, that makes me happy. So she is trying to do her best to stand, and she's no longer crossing her legs when she's trying to stand. But the trouble is, she's just going sideways. She can't get stood upright. I mean, she just keeps falling to the left. Even when I get her stood up straight, she just falls over to the left. But she's trying so hard. All right. I don't know if this is going to make any difference whatsoever, because the biggest issue is still in her neck. But we're gonna go ahead and try and splint her legs, see if it gives her a little bit more stability. At this point, I'm kind of just willing to try anything. I know. I'm wrapping this fairly loose because I don't want to cut off any circulation. It's just more of a padding so the splint doesn't cut into her and leave her with sores. These are just paper towel rolls. That I cut in half. I know. Try the other leg. Ma, you're not helping. Come on. Thank you. I know. I'm not your favorite person right now. I get it. Hold on. Okay. She's just pushing on me with her back legs. I wasn't going to splint her back legs because she has plenty of strength in those. Not an issue there. I think it's that whatever it is in her neck that's making her go sideways. I don't know, maybe I need to splint her neck. I don't know. Oh, baby, I don't want to give up on you. You're doing so good. You get a little bit better every day. literally just baby steps. But she no longer is like, you know, before her neck was craned all the way back. Now she can drop her head, but she's still off to the side. But there's no curve in her spine at all. It's whatever it is, it's in her neck. That's why I said, I think when Mom airdropped her, we had an issue. You're standing. Don't move. Had 2 more quail hatch, and they're both this kind of lighter color compared to the darker one there. So that brings me up to 10, I think. So I'm having issues with this little boy. He will only drink about maybe an ounce and a half at a time. And I think his stomach has just shrunk enough that he can't get a full belly. So it's going to take a little work and a little progress and a little determination, and probably, you know, these other guys are all on 3 feedings a day. And so yeah, I guess we will figure out how to feed him enough throughout the day to start expanding his stomach to where he can take more than just a little bit. And you are being such a good mom. You really are. You're taking good care of that baby. I've been watching. Baby, did you lose Mama again? I don't know where she is. I don't know, I haven't seen her either. And she is not calling for you either. Tag, do you want to be his new mama? You want to be his new mama, Tag? Can you be his new mama? Can you like him? Can you like him? Pretty please? Not so much. Okay. I may just have to pull him and make him a bottle baby. Because he is not... I have no clue where his mom is in here. I'm gonna have to go hunt her down. He was with her this morning. I know, I don't know where she went. She's not a good mom. Okay, let's go find her. Does this mean you love your baby now? It's a good girl, Anna. Sister, you want another baby? Huh? Tell you what, I'm gonna have you help me out here for a second. Genesee's not gonna like it, but you will. I know. She really hates anything that is not her own lamb. But sis, it's either this or I milk you out, and he's hungry. So just bear with me, okay? I know. Just be good for a little bit, okay? Because I cannot find his mom in there. See, now we got a full belly. Now we won't be shouting for Mama quite as much. We still got to find Mama. But At least now I know he's not going hungry. I just do not know where she is. I can't find her in here. Hi, Twister. You want another baby? Can you take this baby? Can you take this baby? Hmm? He got a pretty full belly. Yeah, he needs a mama. Apparently that's where she's getting in and out of. So I need to figure out how to fix where that board is falling down. So how deep?
Huh?
How deep?
How big of a pond do you want?
It's not a pond.
Oh, it'll be a pond part of the time.
Well, okay, you have a point. You're the one that came up with this bright idea.
Actually, your daughter did. She just didn't.
It didn't think it through?
Yeah, didn't actually like envision us doing it with the greenhouse and all that. So my idea was to dig it however deep we dug it,
Huh?
and then raise it up a little higher than that, and then build the greenhouse, and then put like another foot or so or more of dirt around the outside of it. Remember, it's got those things, those flaps that go down.
I don't remember, but okay.
Well, it's got flaps that go down.
Okay.
Just shed the water. So I figured if we make the berm around the outside that much taller than the other dirt,
Okay.
then lay the flaps down and then put dirt on it, it'll make the water all go away except for where our stairs go in.
Gotcha. Well, we should have a door though, right?
Well, yeah, but anything that rains where the dirt,
Oh, yeah, you're
see what I
right.
mean, where it slopes down in there,
Regardless.
regardless, it's gonna be a puddle part of the time. It's just
Okay.
how it's gonna be.
That's fine.
Do I think I can fix it? Possibly.
Well, I know you said you had to change the design on how things were going, so
Yes.
I'm just... This is where my greenhouse is going to go, and part of it's going to be...
No, hold on.
What? I thought this is where my greenhouse was going.
It's not called a greenhouse if it's underground.
What's it called?
I don't remember. Here, let me Google. Google is my friend. It is called...
Well, the top part is going to be the greenhouse.
Well, but, okay.
The thing in the box is a greenhouse.
It is, but once you put it underground...
Well, but
Underground.
the greenhouse isn't going to be underground, is it?
Greenhouse.
I thought...
Search.
I guess I don't...
It's going to be called a subterranean greenhouse, also known as a walipini. Walipini. So we're making a walipini, whatever the hell that is.
Okay, I guess I was envisioning...
You were, and then you married me, and that changed it all.
Changed everything. No, so like where the wall is, let's say that 4 foot or whatever it is on that side. Let's say that's how deep it's going to be.
Okay.
So I was envisioning that's the wall of the basement, so to speak. I don't know how else to explain it.
The walipini.
Okay, and then the greenhouse will go on top, so you'd have the 4 foot of the wall of the greenhouse on top.
Mm-hmm. That's close. Wait, say that again?
That basically the greenhouse would sit on top of the hole.
Yes, that's how it's going to be.
Okay, so it's still...
But different. I mean, first off, you got to have stairs to get into it.
Well...
So then you're going to have... And you know what's cool? You know what's really cool?
That I married you and you think outside the box?
Well, that wasn't where I was going with it. Where I was going with it was that like 10 years ago at an auction one time,
no.
I bought a set of metal stairs because I knew someday I would find a use for them.
These aren't the ones that Dippy ran over, are they?
Dippy hoopy.
Dippy.
No, these are big, solid.
Okay.
So yes, so you might ditz my auction shopping, but 9 times out of 10, it's things that we've used for projects for you, or you and the sheep, or something.
Something
Okay,
is right.
Just become a 2-man job.
Okay, I'll come help.